Welcome to another edition of Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. Normally I'd go right into what today's whiskey is and then go into the nerd stuff, but we're going to do things a little bit differently for this one, and this is actually going to be the first of a new series. So this came out upon a conversation with some viewers where one of them had reached out and asked me what particular whiskey or drink would I pair with a specific game. And I thought that's a great question, and it has actually been something I've talked to with friends before. And I thought it would be great, after talking to a couple of the viewers and some friends, to create a new series that would basically be what drink would you pair with what game. So then when you can have a game night, you can have a drink paired with a specific game and kind of have some themes around it. So after some thinking about it, one of the things I thought was, well, hey, let me go back to one of the games that I initially started with on the channel, and one of those games was Friday. Friday is a great game. It is a great solo game from Rio Grande Games where you basically help Robinson, and I believe you're Friday in this. I never quite figured it out if you're Friday or Robinson, but reading the back of the box now, you're actually helping Robinson, so you're Friday, and you're helping you're helping Robinson get off the island. So I had been kind of thinking about it for a couple days. What would be a good whiskey that would perfectly describe being on an island, trying to get off, and then later in the game, you will actually fight some pirates. So I started thinking that, you know what, I really shouldn't go into what whiskey should you drink. The thought was, hey, towards later on in the game, you're actually fighting pirates. Well, what do pirates drink? Pirates drink rum. So I thought, let's go with the rum. Now, for any rum drinkers out there, you know there is a plethora of choices out there. But I thought, let's make this a little bit interesting. One of the great things about Friday, not only is it a great intro game, a great solo player game, you can also usually get it for under $20. So I thought, let's come up with a rum, or let's find a rum that I could recommend, that I enjoy drinking, pair it with that game, and then see what we can go. And what we ended up with is Kraken. Kraken rum is a fairly decent rum. You can actually usually get it for under $20. So this would be a good game night where not only could you get the game Friday, but you can get the rum for $20. So all total, you're walking out the door $40 for a great game and a decent bottle of rum that you can drink straight, or I like to mix it with Dr. Pepper. The reason I like to mix this with Dr. Pepper is if you get the perfect mix, it pretty much just tastes like Dr. Pepper. So be careful, because again, if you get that right mix of Kraken rum with the Dr. Pepper, it is hard to taste the alcohol and it will sneak up on you. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Put a little Dr. Pepper in there. Grab the Kraken. Do a measured pour. Sure, that's good enough. And you gotta like the bottle too. This is just a really cool bottle, this Kraken bottle. I've used a couple of these for D&D campaigns after we finished off the bottles, washed them out, and they do make great bottles. So let's go ahead and take a sip and see if this is a good mix. Yeah. See, I can barely taste the rum in this. And I put a decent amount of rum in there with this Dr. Pepper. So this would be a great drink. Kraken rum with Dr. Pepper and Friday. And that would be a great, again, an entry-level game, a great solo game. This is a game I've played so many times. And not only can you get this game and the rum for $40, this is something that would make a great gift with the holidays coming up. If you've got somebody that you wanted to kind of introduce solo games to, that does like rum or likes cool bottles, again, you can't go wrong with this. And I would love to hear comments in the comment section of what would you have paired with Friday? What whiskey, rum, tequila, mezcal, beer, what would you have paired with whiskey? or excuse me, what would you have paired with Friday? Would love to hear the comments in the comment section. Would also love to hear some suggestions of what other games you would like me to pair next. Or is there a particular whiskey or drink that you would like to see paired with? Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Do really appreciate everybody taking the time to watch these videos. For the most part, these pairing videos I will try and keep in that 5 to 10 minute range so we can kind of knock quite a few of these out. And then what I will try and do is going forward when I do some of the play videos, since I do have the bottles at the bar, I'll make a note of mentioning in a playthrough video this is something that would pair. Until next time, folks, cheers.